I really never thought that I would get divorced, especially not just after giving birth to my first child, and especially not in the shadow of my husband's new relationship with a celebrity. Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater are under fire again since Ethan's ex-wife, Lilly Jay, finally broke her silence. In July 2023, the internet was shocked by the sudden rumors that Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater, co-stars of Wicked, have fallen in love. Both married to other people at the time, their relationship seemed like something ripped from the pages of a tabloid story and appeared to be a made-up lie to talk down on Ariana. Despite their public denials claiming that they had already separated from their spouses before becoming romantically involved, Lilly Jay, Ethan's wife of almost 5 years, had kept quiet, absorbing the pain in silence while the world speculated. But on December 19, 2024, she spoke out, publishing an essay in The Cut, where she pulled back the curtain on the emotional wreckage caused by her husband's affair with Ariana. Her words offered a look at the betrayal she experienced, not just from Ethan. On dailymail.com, in response to Lilly Jay's essay, it states that Ariana and Ethan were relieved that Lilly didn't throw them underneath the bus. During the legal proceedings, Lilly was essentially silent, unable to speak freely. Despite the circumstances, she came out of the divorce a winner. It all began in July 2023 when Ariana was photographed at a tennis match, which seemed innocent, but something was missing: her wedding ring. TMZ reported that Ariana and her husband Dalton Gomez had been separated since January of that year, fueling speculation of a brewing divorce. But things didn't add up. Just 2 months earlier, Ariana posted an anniversary post celebrating their 2 years of marriage. 2 months prior to his cheating scandal, Ethan Slater posted an Instagram caption: "Happy first Mother's Day to the most loving, caring, and wonderful mom/person in the world. From me and this little guy." In November 2022, in a now deleted post on his and Lilly Jay's anniversary: "My best friend, 4 years married, 10 years together, and this is easily the best and most bizarre year yet," which was a post that Ariana liked. It was clear something had been going on behind closed doors. Before we start, their co-star Cynthia Ervio is also being criticized for doing the same thing. So it must be something in the water that they're giving out on set. Now we're going to read some key parts from Lilly Jay's essay that emphasize the hurt and betrayal that she had to go through. How does my divorce make you feel? As a therapist, I try to keep my personal life private. After my public split, that was no longer in my control. No one gets married thinking that they'll get divorced, in the way that we don't board a plane expecting to crash. But I never really thought that I would get divorced, especially just not after giving birth to my first child, and especially not in the shadow of my husband's new relationship with a celebrity. I deeply miss the life of indivisibility I created for myself as a psychologist specializing in women's mental health. I love my life working in a helping profession and being immersed in the details of other people's stories rather than documenting my own narrative for the public consumption. Becoming a psychologist solidified my detachment from social media. Professors urged me and my graduate school peers to be wary of the conclusions an understandably curious patient might reach if they were to unearth online artifacts of our real-world lives. My partner was on a different path, in which social media and exposure were not impediments, but rather necessities. As a perinatal psychologist, I knew all the statistics, how vulnerable a marriage is in the postpartum period. I confidently moved to another country with my 2-month-old baby and my husband to support his career. Consumed by the magic and mundanity of new motherhood, I didn't understand the growing distance between us. I worked diligently on my private project of accepting the sudden public downfall of my marriage. This, I tell myself, is nothing to be ashamed of and nothing to hide. Slowly but surely, I have come to believe that in the absence of life I planned with my high school sweetheart, a lifetime of sweetness is awaiting for me and my child. As for me, days with my son are sunny. Days when I can't escape the promotion of a movie associated with the saddest days of my life are darker. My entire adult life, I feared that the loss of control and postpartum depression would destroy me. One day in London, I looked up and found that they had both arrived, and I am okay. Some of what you love most about your partner was actually your own goodness reflected back to you. I would say that this is the heartbreaking reality that Lilly Jay was left to pick up pieces of her marriage that were shattered by betrayal, and she was publicly humiliated. And Ethan Slater and Ariana Grande's actions weren't just selfish, they were also damaging in ways that cannot be undone. What's lost in the spotlight of fame is the quiet suffering of those who have to rebuild in its wake. For example, in this case, Lilly Jay. And Lilly's story is a stark reminder that the gloss of Hollywood relationships often hide the emotional destruction left behind. And I would say that this is a very sad story, but I'm glad that Lilly Jay overall seems to be doing better, have a healthy mindset towards all this. But I can't understand how seeing Wicked literally everywhere for all these months would devastate her and put her back in that place where she was at her lowest. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below on how you feel about Lilly Jay's essay, how you feel about the Ariana and Ethan situation. It is a whole mess, but I love reading you guys' comments, and make sure to subscribe and like this video, share it, and I'll be back soon with another video. And comment down below suggestions.